So this is either going to be part 4 or part of part 3, depending on how much I cut out, because I realized after I stopped recording that I had walked away to switch out laundry and get a drink, and so it might not be as long as I think. So anyway, we're going to go find our real tank.
Indeed. Indeed.
And you might be like, but Nara, you have 2 tanks with you right now. No, no, no. They're not the best. They're not my first choice. This is not... Oh. What? Why? This isn't a fight. There's a dude and an ox and some oxen.
Coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegra can get you a discount.
Now I've got merchants all over the place. Would you call them fine dwarven crafts? What's going on in Orzammar?
There's 2 things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Alright. Okay.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people traveling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Are you asking me to find your mule?
Oh, no. I sent the elf to do that. I wouldn't dream of asking a stranger to do it. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
Felix Grossboy. I'm Nara.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
What do you need? Oh, help a fellow out. How?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
Yeah, probably. How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I'd pay too much to simply throw it away.
What is it, how do I know it'll work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our... troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honnleath. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Okay.
Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Seems silly to threaten him when I didn't pay anything for it, so like, if it doesn't work, I'll be back. To do what?
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the Tyke as our own.
What? Sorry, what? I have no recollection of this.
And so I shall.
Is this real? Like, is this like a meteor metal, or is it a mod? Hold on. Right, little Superman Easter egg. I just didn't remember ever getting it before. I feel like I would remember that. It's so random. Okay. Is that one bugged? That's weird.
It looks like a golem, doesn't it? An actual golem, and not a statue at all. I wonder how it ended up here, of all places.
We literally came here looking for a golem. Why would you be surprised? On closer inspection, you see the statue is embedded with numerous crystals, some of them cracked. It may be of dwarven make. Veilguard. Nothing happens. Apparently either the rod is not working or the code word is incorrect. Okay, there's only one other place to go. I wonder if that one darkspawn is still standing down there. Guess we'll find out when we leave. Guys? Not a good way to get ahead in life. I know that it was a fight, but you didn't have to lose your head about it. Hey there,
By the
guys.
Maker, we're saved!
Interesting place you got here.
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
I wasn't sent by anyone.
So we could have just starved down here? The band
I
gave
don't know
up
if
on
you know
us?
this, but there's a blight out
I
there.
suppose I should be grateful that someone came at all, then. Thank you. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
A merchant told me.
A merchant? Why would a merchant... think I see. This is about shale, isn't it? I should have known. That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance!
Killed your father.
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Arls of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake shale up, well, it's yours now.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this golem?
My mother never talked about it much. I was just a small child when my father died. Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help.
Doesn't
I know you
everyone?
already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
What killed the man who went after her?
There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
I want to know how to activate the golem.
how to activate it. We just used the control rod and the code phrase. Or did Mother give them the wrong one? I wouldn't be surprised. She said she never wanted to see Shale activated again. If so, I'll gladly tell you the proper phrase. Just save my little girl, I'm begging you!
Okay.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think.
You think?
She has to be there.
To desire.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Come on. Interesting defenses.
So be it. You could have just given up, you know.
No, that I would trust someone whose defenses are summoning demons. The interrogation of the demon is going well, and it is rather fascinating, provided that what it's saying is true. I have sent all my research so far to First Enchanter Arden, and while he is concerned about my safety, he does not think there is a reason to stop just yet. All I hope is that the Templars do not discover what I am doing. How will we ever find another way to deal with demonic possession if the Chantry does not let us research it? Young Matthias nearly wandered down here again today, and this time I forgot to leave the barrier up. I believe I will key the defenses to ignore anyone of my blood. I would rather have the boy stumble into the laboratory than have him killed by my forgetfulness. Poor lad, all he wants is to know why his father spends so much time beneath the tower. I will spend more time with him soon, I swear it. Shale is acting strangely. I wonder if I should discontinue my experiments upon it. I'm so near a breakthrough, I am certain. Perhaps it's best if I focus on the demon. The demon almost managed to get away again. Tricky. I shall have to be more careful. Young Eamon sent a letter asking me to return to Redcliffe. I shall have to consider it soon. Could it be? What an intriguing discovery. Especially considering that the demon was attempting to keep me from it at all costs. Or did it lead me to that information by seeming to deny it from me? I must discover the truth. I think it is time to dismiss this demon. It is too dangerous for me to continue holding it, and I cannot discount the possibility that it is having some influence over the golem. Or is it my experiments? I will try to deactivate Shale for the time being, and then deal with the demon once and for all. Let it end there. So, what did you do to Shale? I don't remember.
Well, all right.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees?
Hey.
Oh look, someone's come to play.
Yep.
You have come to play, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
I do love guessing games. You're safe. Your father was worried.
Father? Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
Sure, let's leave. You can bring the cat.
I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
That's a good boy.
I would not suggest leaving in such hostile company anyhow, Amalia. Look how they act.
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
Right. What are you really?
I am a cat, really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
Right. A stranger who finds you very interesting.
Oh. Did you hear that, Amalia? I have another admirer.
not
That's
what I would
because you're
call it.
wonderful, Kitty.
I have been bound to this chamber for decades, cut off from all contact. It has been maddening. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
Don't you think he'll notice something out of place?
Mortals often allow themselves to be blinded by hope. They see what they wish to see. If the father hopes to see his Amalia alive and unharmed, perhaps he will.
I'll free you and you can have the girl.
Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting! Kitty is going to be free! Otto doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty. Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in his room. Isn't that awful?
So bad, yeah. So awful.
I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Betrayal! You will not take the girl. She is mine!
I don't want to be over there.
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
We still have demons, yeah. Hey there, demons, it's your girl. Hey.
You did it!
Yeah.
You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han. If you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
Okay. Best character in the game. Yes, very menacing.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
Not quite. We could be more thankful, you know.
It thinks I should be thankful. Well, of course it does. Why would it not? I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Golem.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of
Some
them.
got away, then. How unfortunate.
You didn't care for them, I take it?
Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 30 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace.
Did you watch the attack?
Not as much as it would think. There was running and screaming, and then days and days of watching the Darkspawn prowl around. I would never have thought there could be something less interesting than the villagers, but there it was. Well, go on then. Out with it. What is its command?
Why are you calling me it?
Entrenched sense of perversity. The last one who held that damnable rod used to call me Golem. Golem, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Golem and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Golem, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
It certainly does, right in its
I
hand.
see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Alright, walk over there.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is broken?
Shouldn't you be happy by that? About that?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes?
Yes,
It is
dear.
simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I hadn't given it... Oh, I can think of many uses.
May I ask what sorts of things it gets up to for which I could be so potentially useful?
I'm a Grey Warden in need of aid against the Blight.
It refers to the Darkspawn, the very creatures that destroyed this village. The Darkspawn are an evil that must be destroyed, it's true, though not as evil as the birds. Damnable feathered fiends. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Well, what do you want to do?
I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act. My memories of anything before are vague at best. So I have no idea what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Is that not enough?
You killed your former master.
Did I? I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, "Golem, stop crushing my head." Ah!
I notice you don't call him it.
Yes, I'm just funny that way.
Are you going to keep calling me it?
Yes, very likely.
Well, you're welcome to
I
come
will
with
follow
me.
it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I knew that. I'm Nara. Pleased to meet you.
This should be interesting.
Okay, Sten, this is
Vashaden.
fun.
Yes. I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
Oh, they're quite slimming.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear,
I love
so
her.
to speak.
Oh. Go to the circle because 1 will get Sten's sword and 2 will get a proper healer. Hey there.
Back off! I was here first!
Haven't seen a sword, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
Do you have any?
No. The place was mostly picked clean when I got here. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it. I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he'd found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferelden. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Where is he now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him. Ha!
You got it, dude.
Do you see the tower? The view from the top must be spectacular.
Yeah, except I bet not a lot of people
Of course.
get up top. Oh, where's my dog? Dog? Where's my goodest boy? found you a spot. A landmark boat.
Come, let's have a move on.
Yeah, let's have a move on, sure.
As you desire.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet.
I am.
I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Understandable.
The collective is a self-policing guild of mages who simply want to be left alone. We mean no offense to the Chantry, but we would rather live on our own terms.
Sure.
Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Sure.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
Okay, Kester.
Why, bless my soul. What's a distinguished personage like yourself doing here?
I was looking to get across the lake.
Don't hold your breath. No one's been allowed across the lake for days.
Why?
I'm a ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job.
Why?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say
Doesn't
nothing
sound
else.
like it.
And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy. Named for my grandmum, she was.
Something wrong at the tower?
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic. But the tower's always got something to do with magic.
True. I'm on official business.
Don't look at
though.
me. I told you, I'm not the ferryman no more. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over. But I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
Thank you for
You're
your
too
help.
kind. Your type don't usually give my type the time of day.
My type. Oh, how to feel about that? Noble? I mean, do I look like a noble woman right now in my armor?
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
I mean, a man can drink in peace, but why do you look shady?
Overpriced swill.
Good day.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Why is the inn called the Spoiled Princess?
It's my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling in. The name stuck. That's the story.
Oh, I'd like a drink.
Of course. What would you like?
Hey there, Carol. I need to get across.
You're not looking to get across to the tower,
I
are you?
literally just
Because
said
I have
that.
strict orders not to
I
let
am.
anyone pass.
I'm a Grey Warden. I seek assistance of the mages. Wait, why?
No one gets to the tower. No one. The tower is off limits to all.
Yeah, but why?
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
How?
Yes. Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those. You know, I have some documents too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that?
Not much. You're obviously a Templar.
And if you can't prove you're who you say you are, I'm not letting you in.
All right, that's enough. Let me crush a few body parts it can't possibly miss.
I'll take you right now, just like you wanted.
Yes.
Come along, I suppose.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we wait and pray.
So, you're Gregor, I assume.
Who are you? I explicitly told Carol not to bring anyone across the lake.
Did it tell him not to go insane? Because he doesn't seem to listen well.
We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety.
I seek the mage's help to defeat this darkspawn.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls. The circle is lost. The tower has fallen.
Demons? You need someone to fight them?
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
The right of annulment?
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle.
Oh.
Completely.
It's a little extreme, don't you think?
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
Wait, the mages are not defenseless. Some must still live.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
But it was you that shut them in.
And what was I to do? Leave the door open as the abominations poured out? The mages are lost. It is something we must accept. Denerim must have received our message. It cannot be much longer.
There's still so much unexplained.
I too would like to know how this started.
I'll investigate the tower and see what can be done. Oh, if I help you with this, will you join my army?
You must face and slaughter the abominations to get to the bottom of this. Are you sure you can handle them?
Yes.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so.
What if he's dead?
If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed.
Seems like
and
a strange
Andraste lend you her courage.
conclusion to come to, since he's an old man, but sure. Okay.
Stay away from the tower if you value your life.
Clearly, I don't.
This is too cruel. I would not subject even an animal to such a terrible fate.
Speaking of animal, do you see anything interesting here, puppy? What's wrong? Oh. Dun dun dun. Kind of a mess in here.
I'm wondering, Morrigan.
Is now the
Do
time?
you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then? A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Oh. Hey, girl.
It's you. No, come no further. Grey Warden or no, I will strike you down where you stand.
What? I'm not here to fight.
I will accept that for now. But what are you doing here, then?
I came here seeking the aid of the mage. Oh. Yeah.
And you were told that the Circle was in no shape to help you, I suppose. So why did the Templars let you in? Do they plan to attack the tower now?
No, they're waiting.
So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however. we will not be able to stand against them.
What happened?
Let it suffice to say that we had something of a revolt on our hands, led by a mage named Uldred. When he returned from the battle at Ostagar, he tried to take over the Circle. As you can see, it didn't work out as he had planned. I don't know what became of Uldred, but I am certain all this is his doing. I will not lose the Circle to one man's pride and stupidity.
What do you intend?
I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this Circle.
Very well. That's what I was planning on doing anyway,
Once
so...
Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable. Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress?
No, you're going back to camp.
rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
You could have been one of them if things were different.
I could be here had my mother not shielded me from the Templars, so I am to show sympathy. My mother often said that things are the way they are because they could not have been any other way. I always questioned this. Do what you wish. I care not.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wyn, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm. If you are ready, let us go end this.
I am ready.
Here we are. I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
You did what you had to. Did it tire you out?
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Be on your guard.
Abominations like blow up when they die. Like that. Barely touch them actually. Summoning sciences. Should we do it? Address the summoning font. Select the second passage from the Tome of Spirit Personages. Pass open hands through the first summoning flames.
You desire. Well, all right.
Address summoning font. Recite the Rodercom's Uncommon Calling. Place a silver at the Magus Gorvesh, and then second summoning flames. What happened? It's like, no? Okay. Okay, for the third one, alert senior magi. Okay. Address the recite the Elvorn's Grand Bestiary. Trace the sigil on the first area common table. Place a lock of hair. Okay. Bestiary. Alborn's bestiary. Common table. Statue. George Schmitz. Here we go. Second floor.
Please refrain from going into the stockroom. It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen. I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
Don't you want to get out of
here? I tried to
here?
leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
And people say that golems aren't very lively.
Owen, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
Haven't you come across abominations?
I suppose I should count myself lucky. I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all.
What's this Niall trying to do?
But he came here with several others and took the litany of Adralla.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this. Blood magic could control us, too. Who knows what could happen then? We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
I don't know about all that.
Please, please don't kill me.
The people you killed didn't want to die either.
I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. You don't know what it was like. The Templars were watching. Always watching. We thought someone always has to take the first step. Force a change, no matter the cost.
Nothing is worth what you've done to this place.
And now Aldred's gone mad, and we are scattered, doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs.
And all you do is wallow in self-pity. Pathetic.
I'm trapped here. Please, if you spare me, I could escape and seek penance at the Chantry.
You know, they'll never take you. They're very picky about who they let in. Harlots, murderers, yes. Maleficarum, oh no.
I love him.
I just want my life.
Oh no.
Please. Fight the Darkspawn. But I'm a...
Yes,
this is
it
unwise.
means you can kill them faster.
You cannot trust her.
Maybe, but I need all the help I can get.
It's not my place to question your motives.
What should I do now? Am I to follow you? Yes, I will pledge my life to your cause. Thank you for sparing me.
Interesting. I didn't know that was an option. I'm sure that'll come back to bite me.
Well, all right.
So... this closet seems to be trembling slightly. You can hear soft whimpers coming from inside it.
Are the demons
It's
gone?
alright, you can come out now.
Safe? I don't want to die. If you're sure
They're
it's
gone.
safe, I could take a peek outside. Oh. Ow, yeah. Yes.
Are you hurt?
I have a crick in my back and my bum's
I
gone
hate when
numb.
my bum goes numb.
Oh, holy maker, look at this. Those demons didn't know what hit them, did they? Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden. At your service.
How'd you end up in that closet, Godwin?
There were demons everywhere, blocking my exit. I decided that the best thing to do in that situation was to hide and be very, very quiet. I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while. And go where? The Templars have locked the door. I'm just going to stay here and see what happens.
Do what you wish.
Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less life-threatening times.
Sure. Strange. Shale, you're making the entire floor shake. Small glass phylactery in the base somehow sealed with the other with an areas unnaturally cold, dark. Well, oh, Revenant. Oh shit. That's on me for sure. Resisted marker. What's on me got marker? Zombies. I know you're just waiting. I knew it. So enraged. I thought that one said dancing corpse. It says devouring. I don't know how I picked that up. So this is right so far. And then what am I missing? Yep. Low rumble signals the lowering of ancient protections. Yep.
Well, all right.
Sorry, pup. What's wrong? Tell me. That's not what I meant to press, but... Thank you so much. Oh. Hey, Alistair. Take this off my hands.
Is that for me?
Yes. That's why I said, hey, Alistair.
Wow. Wow.
These pantaloons, crusted with soil, were probably buried for years before the Mabari dug them up. On closer inspection, it appears they were once either gold or silver in color.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I just need to get rid of it. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Everything is just as you wanted, my knight. Our love and our family is more than you hoped for.
Do you hear something, love?
It is nothing, my darling. Just the door. I will get it. The children have finished supper. Tuck them into bed while I see who it is.
Don't be long. The children will want to kiss you goodnight.
His voice is bothering me.
I will be but a moment, my pet.
Oh, how precious.
You are intruding upon a loving, intimate moment, and I dislike disruptions.
There's nothing loving or intimate going on here.
I have given him what he always wanted. Where is the harm in that?
You're deceiving him. I would consider that harmful.
All emotion is intangible. You cannot see it, cannot grasp it.
But it is normally caused by something real. Real events, real people. What you've done to him is abhorrent.
I saw his loneliness and longing for a family that loved him.
And used them to enslave the fool. And he accepted willingly?
No one else would have known his heart. He did not know it himself.
You've made him into your slave.
I fulfill his dreams. I grant him all his desires. Is he my slave, or am I his? We are partners. I give him what no one else can, and through him, I experience what it is to be mortal. What happiness! He has gone through life empty, resentful of his vows. You would return him to this? I want nothing from you. I have what I need. All I ask is that you leave us alone. Then you leave me no choice. Help! There are bandits at the door. They're going to murder the children.
They will not get past me!
Oh, we're going the wrong way again. Why are you doing this? Oh. Hey!
Oh, look. Visitors. I'd entertain you, but too much effort involved.
Rude. That's okay.
But why?
Yeah.
Aren't you tired of all the violence in this world?
No, it's kind of my job.
I am. Wouldn't you like to just lay down and forget about all this? Leave it all behind.
Frozen again. Lovely.
Can't keep eyes open. Someone pinch me.
Resist. You must resist. Else we are all lost.
Why do you fight? You deserve more. You deserve a rest. The world will go on without you.
This is just plot. And that's where we're gonna end this one. We'll do the fade in the next one. It's a pretty long portion of this mission, so I'm splitting it up to make it a little bit less crazy of a long episode. So hope to see you next time. Bye.